Happy New Year's, everyone. So it is now the year of the horse, and for the new year, I decided to read a very good book. This book is like a gift from my cousin all the way from England. Thank you, my cousin, for giving me this amazing book. So this book is One of Us is Lying. So this book is very famous, and it is kind of like a murder, like a case of murder that you have to figure out who the real killer is. So we are introduced to the book. We have 5 students, and their name are Bronwyn, Cooper, Nate, Eddie, and Simon. So one day, all 5 of them got detention because they have phones in their backpack, and the school rules, they don't allow phone in the student backpack in every period. So they are caught with phones in their backpack, so they are sent in detention. So that afternoon, 5 of them walk into a room to get detention, and the teacher said that they aren't allowed to talk and they have to write like an essay about like the negative effect of using phone in school. So they have to write about 500 to 600 words. So they have to sit in detention and write an essay. But then all of a sudden, in the parking garage outside, there is an accident. So 2 cars collide with each other in the parking garage. So the teacher leaves the classroom to go check on the students below to see if anyone was injured. And then Simon walked up in front of the classroom, and he said some stupid thing about his app. So Simon is the owner or the creator of the notorious gossip app in the school. So that app is called About That, and he posts like pretty much everything on that app. He posts like some of the student deepest, darkest secret on the app to humiliate them, and everyone hates Simon for that reason. So Simon holds like a cup of water on his hand. He jugged like the whole thing, and then he just dropped down to the floor. So at first, everyone just thought that he was like joking and stuff, because that guy is stupid and silly, and he often pull pranks on the others. But then Simon started to hold his neck, and he started to choke. So they tried to help him and find his EpiPen, because everybody know that Simon, he has an allergic reaction, and he is allergic with peanuts. And then he is like, he found it difficult to breathe, and then his face started to turn red and then blue, and then he just fainted there on the floor. So the student got pretty scared, and then they ran to the nurse office to find the EpiPen, because in the nurse office there is always a lot of EpiPens, but they couldn't find any, and then they decided to call the teachers for help. And then about like 20 minutes later, Simon was moved into the hospital, and he later died because the allergic reaction is so severe that he couldn't survive. So he died shortly later. And the police and the detective are involved in this case. And Bronwyn, Cooper, Nate, Eddie is the 4 suspects of this murder case. So the police tried to investigate some more. They asked everybody question about their relationship with Simon, and what are they doing due to the time of Simon's death. So they continue to investigate the case even further, and they ask some question about Simon to all the students. And then one day the police found a very useful piece of evidence. So the evidence is from the About That app of Simon. So the app, there was one blog that go public that pretty much it contains all the secret of the 4 suspects. So Bronwyn deepest darkest secret is she got a D in chemistry. So people know that she is always a top student, and she is about to go to Yale because of her family her dad, her mom, her grandparents, everyone in her family go to Yale. So she's pretty much the top student of the school. So Cooper's deepest, darkest secret is he used steroids because everybody knows him as a talented baseball player of the school. And Addie's secret is she's secretly cheating on her boyfriend. And Nate's secret is he's a drug dealer and he's like a criminal. So everybody's secret got leaked on the app. So they are pretty confused, and the police have the evidence to do further investigation on them. So when the investigation got further and further, the police decided to capture and put Nate in jail because they think that Nate is the murderer. So they put Nate in jail. So all of the friends got pretty furious because why Nate? And they have to find an answer for this. So the police said that they found Simon's water bottle and some EpiPen in Nate's house. So they have concluded that Nate is the murderer, and they put Nate in jail. So the friend is still all of the friends are still very furious, and they need to find an answer for this. So Addie, she reached out to a girl named Jenny, and Jenny is like Simon's closest friend, like Simon's only friend, because Simon at school he didn't have any friend, and Jenny is like the only person that is closest to Simon. So Addie asked that girl a bunch of questions about her relationship with Simon. Then that girl confessed all of Simon's plan. So the thing is, Simon wanted to be, the center of, attention from all his friends. He wanted to be seen at school, and he wanted everyone to respect him. So he decided, to plan his suicide. And Simon is depressed. He has some mental illnesses, and he was depressed. So he decided to plan his suicide as the most creative way as possible. So he paid two of the students thousands of dollars to fake the car crash in the parking garage to draw everybody's attention. Then he teamed up with a guy named Jake. So Jake is Addie's ex-boyfriend, and they teamed up with each other. And Jake, he put off the cell phones inside the 5 students' backpack to get them into detention together. And then Simon, when everybody is distracted by the accident, Simon will put peanut oil into his cup of water, and then he drinks it. And that's how he committed suicide. So when Jake found out all about this, he tried to kill Addie because now Addie know all the secret, and she would probably report it back to the police. And then when Jake is about to strangle Addie, Cooper showed up in the right place, punched Jake away, and then saved Addie. So at the end of the story, Jake got captured by the police and put into jail, and Nate, he is free because the police released Nate and captured Jake instead. So at the end of the book, everybody returned to their normal life. So yeah, this book is pretty interesting, and I rated it like a 9 out of 10. So if you guys are interested in a book about murder cases, this one is for you. So this is the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.